So here I go talking the other day about how many books I'm going to drop and how the list is going to get smaller. And the other day I happened to find Battle Beast, the second print, number 1 and number 2 at the comic shop. So what do I think about these books? I think they're great. I think they're amazing. This is Robert Kirkman getting back to form, okay? We have Battle Beast, who was from the, Invincible universe, as it says on the cover. And the main gist of the story is he wants to go out there and find somebody who can match him in battle prowess. And not only match him, but give him a run for his money. And eventually he's a nomadic character who wants someone to best him and kill him. And so you have to look at it and say, why would a warrior want somebody to kill him? The answer to that is it goes back to samurai times, when honor and sacrifice were part of the code of honor of a warrior. So he doesn't just want to find somebody who can match him, he wants to be taken out. And that is his only goal, is to travel the cosmos until he finds somebody better than him. Now that sounds like that would be a boring premise. It's almost like the fight of the week in another Spider-Man book or something like that, the villain of the week. But he's got people here who want to help him, but it's not really helping him in the way that he wants. Okay? So you've got this computer that you eventually see. Let's see. Okay, so yeah, that was the computer talking to him. And it says, let me see how I can scan my databases to see how fast we can end your life. And the catch to this is that this computer wants him to be destroyed. But the way that the computer discussed it was, well, I've got a list of, X amount of people. And we'll go through them and see which one of them can best you. But instead, what happened is that the computer loathes Battle Beast. Doesn't like him at all. And wants him to die. So instead of starting off with the easiest character on the list, kind of like Street Fighter in the story mode back in the day, instead of that, this computer finds him the one that he thinks is going to kill Battle Beast right out the gate. And that character, let's see, let's find it here. Is the Colossus of Emisu, or Emsui. So he was locked away in this cage, and he was locked away for reasons unknown until he pretty much just comes out and says, I've conquered empires. I was the terror of the known universe. And Battle Beast says, I want to take your energy. I want all of it. I want everything that you are. And he says, give it to me. And they go back and forth. And the thing about Battle Beast is He is angry, but he uses that rage and that indomitable strength to just will himself on. So when you see a battle, or you see a situation that you don't think he can win, or he shouldn't be able to win, like here, he just chomps down on this guy's arm, and the guy's screaming, and he's like, hey, whoa, you ripped my arm off. He says, oh, that's it. We're just now getting started. And so he ends up slicing and dicing it. And this Ryan Ottley artwork, I thoroughly enjoyed Ryan Ottley when he was on ASM a couple years ago. I've loved most of the stuff that I've ever seen him do, but this is kind of like he's gone off, done some of the titles that he wanted to do, and now he has come back 110% full throttle to this Image and Invincible universe. And he's going to make Battle Beast look as good as it can possibly look. So that character did not kill him. So we move on to issue 2, which is also by Robert Kirkman, with Ryan Ottley as the artist, so pencils and inks, and Alyssa Leone as colorist, and Russ Wooten as letterer. So you get to see Battle Beast continue on his journey, and he meets the unknown. And the unknown doesn't know his own limits of his own strength. He doesn't know who he is. And he hasn't been able to find out anything about himself. But he says, I want to die like a warrior born. And Battle Beast just looks at him and says, yeah, the same. And so you get this just absolutely violent, energy-filled artwork from Ryan Ottley. And, seeing as how there's issue 3 coming out next month of Battle Beast, he doesn't die. But it's amazing to see just how far he's willing to go to give his opponent a worthy fight, and how far he's willing to go to win. So this title here, I am so glad that I picked up the first 2 issues of Battle Beast, and I cannot wait for issue 3. So if you guys have read this, what were your thoughts? What were your comments? And did you love it? Did you hate it? Because I absolutely loved it, and it's an 11 on a 10, so we have a Spinal Tap level book here, folks.